New charges this midday for a man arrested in connection to a fire at the Oak Island Masonic Lodge last November. Wesley Heckendorn now accused of stealing over $400,000 from New Hanover County. According to arrest warrants from the New Hanover County Sheriff's Office, Heckendorn worked for Loomis and embezzled checks and cash that belonged to the county. He was charged with felony embezzlement of over $100,000.